I said indigenous people of Chicago, there is no need to swallow the pride. Why, too many of the fields I used to play in are gone. This is just not another sad...
You have got to be kidding me. The mom is playing music upstairs while he's doing spoken word downstairs? Like, she's interrupting his performance. What's up guys, it's your boy Alan again, back with another video. And today we're gonna watch another episode of Bar Rescue. But before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's go check this out.
So there it is, guys. Underground Wonder Bar.
That's not even a real sign, it's just a banner behind the window. Is this a bar? It looks like a fortune teller place.
This is the River North District, the hip area of Chicago now. When you open a bar, you target your backyard. On the corner is 1,232 apartments. The market is across the street.
Whoa, this is a good location. A place like this should have a lot of regulars, especially because there's so many people living in that building. Just that building alone. So whatever this owner is doing must be alienating the neighborhood.
Wonder never sleeps. I'm dreaming.
What the? That looks like a straight up school. So you have a window that looks like a fortune teller place, and there's a wall that looks like it belongs to like some kind of school or a child daycare. There's nothing that gives off a bar vibe here.
365 days a year since 1989.
I don't think it's changed since.
This place has been around since 1989? So if it lasted this long, it must have been doing something correctly.
Jon and his experts watch from outside the underground Wonder Bar, a two-level 3,300 square foot space.
Two-level bar? Not only do they have this good residential area right next to it, you have 2 floors. How can a place like this be failing?
Upstairs features an elevated stage and a 2-station bar, while downstairs features a small performance area, single-station bar, and a kitchen.
So there's 2 places that can have performances? Why? If you have 2 performances at the same time, wouldn't the sound just get in the way of each other's? If I had designed this place, I would have used the bottom downstairs area for extra seats, not another area for performances.
Jon has placed surveillance cameras around the bar to capture the customer experience and watch the action live.
Crayons and placemats.
Is it?
So is this a school? Why are there crayons in a bar?
There's Lonnie.
She's the owner? Why is she perform? Oh my god. We've seen this before where the owner uses their bar as like their personal performance area and then forcing their own guests to become their audience members.
So she gets on stage playing music every night.
Every night? You have got to be kidding me. As an owner, you should be running the bar. How are you gonna run a bar if you're also the act? And every night? Do you really have to have music every night? And it's also disruptive. Like, the more time you spend on stage, the less time you spend behind the offices of the bar.
Lonnie Walker is in debt $515,000.
500, $500,000 in debt. Like, why is she performing every night if she's in that much of a debt? Her focus should be on making profits with the bar, not being on stage every night.
You know, like the Wonder Pose?
Yep.
That's the international Wonder Pose. So when I yell from the stage, underground Wonder Bar, everybody does that.
Okay.
Right.
No, we don't.
Wait, she's just talking to random people like that? What is she trying to do here? I don't understand. Is she trying to make money or she just wants to have an audience?
Guess who's doing recon tonight? Jon and Mimi from the local. Awesome.
Nice.
I rescued their bar about 2 years ago.
You know what? I'm struggling to pay the bills.
Oh my god. This is like one of the first bar rescue reactions that I did.
Because this looks like a refrigerator at home.
Yeah.
I don't see people putting that much attention to it.
Okay, then why even put it there? Is it decor or is it something that you found on the street?
Should be a wine and list in there.
Can you make a good old-fashioned? I can make you an old-fashioned. Yeah.
Cherries? That's not a old-fashioned. An old-fashioned is short for old-fashioned whiskey cocktail, which is just bitters, sugar, whiskey, and ice.
Like the nachos good or the pizza or
The pizza it's a frozen pizza.
Well, I mean, I appreciate the honesty, but why even... Pizzas are so cheap and they're so easy to make. It costs more to cook a frozen pizza than it does a fresh pizza.
Yes.
All right.
No problem.
Put that order in for you right now.
Chicago's famous for a few things. What's one of them?
Pizza.
This is Chicago? Oh, this is blasphemous. You can't be doing this in Chicago. Frozen pizza? Why even have pizza at all then, if you're gonna use frozen ones?
So, really? This is what we're gonna do in Chicago? We're gonna sell frozen pizza.
Really, like, people can cook those at home. Why would you go to a bar and pay somebody just to heat frozen food?
So that's Melissa.
I feel so special.
Oh, what is this? Scrambled tofu.
What is that? Scrambled tofu at a bar?
This is my showtime walk. Wonder Bar! And I'm here!
Oh, everyone's like, is there something going on? Doesn't look like they were expecting a show.
High above the clouds. It's just a dream. We're gonna start that.
What is going on here? It doesn't look like any of these bar guests are expecting a performance, let alone one that's not even a professional. Like, maybe she was a professional back in the day, but as I mentioned earlier, she should be focusing on the business. Like, this doesn't make money.
And don't take away my full security.
Oh my god, like... So she's good with the piano, but she can't sing. That's the problem. Especially in a bar like this, which looks like a dive bar. The music should just be in the background and not interrupt people's bar experience.
If she didn't move to River North Chicago, she could own some little bar somewhere and she could live her dream playing music. But the fact of the matter is she put herself in a premium space at $18,000 a month, and now she...
$18,000 a month? Why did she move here? This doesn't fit the neighborhood, especially in Chicago. You should be focusing on having a vibrant nightlife scene targeting younger people. Like, this is really experimental and it doesn't sound like it would work with this neighborhood.
Customers are walking.
This can't be real. She has bandmates. I'm surprised none of them even brought up, hey, maybe you should just focus on the piano. Like, vocals are not your thing. And I don't know, like, is she paying them too? Or are they just here for fun?
I want to thank you all for being here tonight at the Underground Wonder Bar.
Dude, this is not... What is she doing? She's acting like a little child. This doesn't have a nightlife feel to it.
There's another bar downstairs, and then Jordan's gonna do some spoken word. The bartender back here.
The other bartenders also performing? Dude, you need to hire professionals. You can't have your own staff be the performances. Even though if they, are professionals with experience, why are they even doing two jobs? Like, who's gonna be behind the bar when the bartenders are performing?
Let's hope Jordan is better at speaking than his mother is at singing.
Indigenous.
That's his mom? Oh my god, this is another recipe for disaster. You have a mother-son combo here running this business, and they're both performing. So who's in charge of the bar side of this business? And now you have the son performing. There's nobody behind the bar? The bar is what makes the money, and you completely left the bar empty right now.
I said, indigenous people of Chicago, there is no need to swallow the pride. Why, too many of the fields I used to play in are gone. This is just not another sad.
You have got to be kidding me. The mom is playing music upstairs while he's doing spoken word downstairs? Like, she's interrupting his performance.
Their stage is right above him. So the spoken word is now the screaming word.
Sounds like my mom is struck back up there.
Oh my god, they didn't even plan this. She didn't even know that she was gonna perform. Why do you have two stages? Why not just have one stage that does everything? Like, now you have two performers going at the same time, just interrupting each other's.
What the is this?
You thought you were getting away. Damn, this one hurts.
Lonnie doing her...
She's forcing the audience to participate. This is insane. Like, what's her goal here? Is she trying to make money, or is she just trying to force people to become her friends?
This is your dream, isn't it?
This is my dream.
How's your dream doing?
Obviously we're in trouble, or you wouldn't be here.
This thing again? Why is this even here? Is this a bar or a freaking daycare center?
Crayons. Do you have a lot of children that come here?
Yeah, who are they for? What kind of adult would be interested in this kind of stuff?
Yours is a squiggle, mine are some hearts. Someone might have some anger issues.
And what does that have to do with the bar? What are you gonna do when this bar closes?
I'm gonna stay with my Care Bear stare. Did you ever watch Care Bears?
Come on, this is reality.
What is wrong with her? Is she on something? Why is she so passive-aggressive, acting like a kid? It's like almost this like forced smile that she has.
Well, now I've gone into anger.
Now you're drawing anger lines.
I mean, you're trashing my music.
I'm here to make you money. Do you understand that?
Christ.
Do you want to doodle or do you want to...
What is wrong with her? Is she mentally stable? She went from like this 5-year-old happy-go-lucky kid, and now she has a complete different personality where it just completely flipped.
No, you're attacking me.
I'm here to make you money and help your future. And I am telling you, either pick a dream or pick your money, because you're not going to have both.
This is absolutely true. This isn't just for her situation. This is the wrong neighborhood to do something like this. The most important thing about owning a bar is getting the rent paid, the bills paid, paying your employees. It's a business. People always forget that. They make their bar too much about themselves and not about the customers. And when you don't have customers, then your bar is going to close. It's that simple. The bar isn't for you. It's for the paying guests.
I don't trust you at all.
Okay, I'll get up and go.
You are the one who asked him for help. Has she never seen the Bar Rescue before? This is the 4th season. She should know how he is by now.
Lonnie's in debt of $500,000, and as long as she doesn't accept reality, she's gonna fail. The problem is, her dream is a bar about her. Her music has made her broke, but she won't.
Yeah, she's literally bankrupting herself, just trying to make strangers into her unwilling audience. Even as a YouTuber, I don't want to force anyone to watch my channel. I want people to watch it because they like me. They like what I do. If you're gonna have to force people to watch a show, then are you really getting anything out of that? There's no sense of pride in that kind of work.
I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
I'm not here to feed her ego.
Art or money? Do you trust that he's gonna keep the music? Not turn it into a sports bar?
They've done live music venues before.
Yeah, the thing is, well, you can't force people to watch your performances. It's costing you $500,000. Right? Like, when does this end? If you want to do this in your garage. Don't do this in your business. And if you want musical performances, you gotta hire professionals.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
None of those 31-year-old people want to come here and hear her.
I've heard that age group say that.
It's a bull-faced lie.
Okay.
You have your bartenders hearing this from the customers? Like, you're not even looking at the bar. You should always trust your bartenders. They're the ones who are directly working with the crowd.
And if this bar is to succeed, we have to target this market.
Gotta step down for a little bit. It's a tough realization.
Ask me to step down entirely is unjust.
Not step down entirely, just step down and go to the office. Look at the books. You can't be a performer at your own bar. There's nobody watching out for the bar. The business.
I think Lonnie has really missed the mark. They're serving frozen pizza, which is an offense to people in Chicago.
That whole freezer is stuffed with frozen pizza, frozen wraps.
Got this beautiful Polish sausage. We're gonna put it on a tandoori naan bread.
I don't eat white bread, so you just lost me as a customer.
What? Stop making this about you. It's about what your guests want. She's imposing not only her, music on the guests, but now her own personal choices on what she eats.
You wouldn't eat this, but those hipsters across the street are gonna eat it.
Are there preservatives in the Polish sausage?
Yeah, it's a sausage. If it has, the point of sausages is that they're preserved. You think your frozen food is superior to these natural products?
Considering flatbreads are so popular right now, this is a really good one.
It's pretty and it's hip, but that's not a pizza. That's a flatbread pretty dish. It's not a pizza.
And your frozen pizzas are? By the way, the word pizza comes from the same word as pita, so it technically is a flatbread.
Is this the meal that someone's gonna order at 6 o'clock, at 8 o'clock, at 10 o'clock?
Would I have her be making it if it wasn't? Of course it would work, or I wouldn't.
She's also a professional chef, and you're not. You're just eating frozen food. She was supposed to be like all for these natural stuff, and here's a someone who just made a dish from scratch and you're showing so much resistance to it. Like, what's wrong with her?
I completely get that you're not targeting me.
Well,
That's
then-
loud and clear.
Well, then you need to shut the hell up and listen. Jesus, I feel like I'm back in elementary school. Go draw your hearts and your anger.
Yeah, why is she acting like a kid? She's a freaking old lady. How did she survive with this kind of mentality, like, up to this point?
Every single thing about the front of this bar is dead wrong. The hand-painted, unprofessional, immature Jew.
Man, it looks even worse in the daytime. There's nothing that conveys any professional. She did everything by herself. Does she not realize that she's not a professional at anything? Like, her music's not professional. Her painting is not professional. Nobody's gonna take this place seriously if it looks like this. This bar looks like it was designed by children.
I'm gonna change everything, including the name. So I want you guys to paint the front of this white. It's a fresh beginning. This is not about what you're taking down. This is about what's gonna come up, right?
How are you at this age and still act like a little child? How did she afford this lifestyle when this place isn't even making money? She's $500,000 in debt, and there was like no professional work done at all in this place. Look at those curtains. That's not even a curtain. It's held up by thumbtacks or something, and the sign is just a piece of paper. Like, how did she think that this place was gonna make money? Has she ever been to a bar before?
We'll see about the name.
I'm not going to remodel this bar for your mom to name it the Underground Wonder Bar the next day. So I am going to ask you both to sign an agreement that says you will not change the name of this bar for a year.
Wonder lives no matter what the name is.
This isn't even the first location. Earlier they mentioned that this is the second location. So why is she so attached to it? It's not even the original place.
Tonight for the stress test, I'm not gonna have any music here. So everything is focused on operations.
Underground Wonder Bar without music is not Underground Wonder Bar. I'm not happy.
Dude, it's not music. You're an owner. You can't be the performer at the same time. Especially this is gonna be a stress test. So it's about like paying attention on how this place is working, how it's not working, the operations side of this. This isn't like some opportunity to get audience members.
4 old fashions sounds good. You guys are getting old fashions.
Are those mine?
Nope.
Okay, guys, we're 10 minutes in. We got 3 drinks out.
Oh gosh, that's just terrible.
Jordan, I can't get any drinks from the other end of the bar.
Okay.
Is that the only drink they're making? An old fashioned? Why is it taking so long to make just one drink? It's a very simple drink.
If you get a little faster, we can get in business.
Thank you.
Hey, darling, listen, check that attitude real quick, because I'm trying to help you out.
What attitude?
Ruby's not fast. Her attitude is...
Jeez, it's already 10 minutes in and she's already breaking.
I'm lonely. It's dungeon-like. No one cares about lonely. She's gonna come this far.
How many people have you served here tonight?
It's crickets.
How come this place is empty? This is a stress test. They're packing this place with people. Downstairs, look how depressing it looks. This floor is completely neglected. It's not even effective at capturing the overflow from upstairs.
Lonnie! If I was the owner and saw a full room and nobody having drinks, I would do something. I wouldn't pace back and forth. You have a problem, try to solve it.
Mother.
Jeez, why is she so... This is why you can tell that she has no idea how to run this place. This bar is packed and there's no sense of urgency.
I need a runner. Things are getting a little backed up in the kitchen, and Lonnie's absolutely no help.
We've been waiting 30 minutes for our drinks. We haven't gotten them yet, so we're gonna go to the bar next door.
Jeez, right now, even when they're producing product, nothing's being run, so the customers are not getting their food or drinks. And it's mostly because she's not doing anything. She's walking around like not paying attention, not going to places that need help, which is right now the kitchen. They need the food to be run.
Hey dude, can I get a drink? I got 12 drink orders in my head right now.
And the son, he's not a bartender neither. Like, you can't be talking to your guests like that.
Live music every night?
We do, 365.
Lonnie!
Are you gonna continue to do live music?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Mom. Jeez, why are you doing this small talk with the customers? Stop thinking about your performances, and you gotta focus on the bar right now. This is not even that busy, and they're backed up. The customers aren't getting their drinks, and they're not getting their food. And she's completely oblivious to this, because she's just so concerned about her own performance act.
Lonnie?
Are you gonna continue?
Lonnie!
Hey mom!
yeah.
Lonnie!
Oh my god. How did she have this place for so long? 1980s until now. No coordination, no idea how to run the bar. At this point, like, is she even able to learn anything new?
That was a serious stress test.
Don't pick up the broken glass with your hands. You gotta think about safety, okay? Especially because it's so dark, there's ice. Sometimes the ice in the glass looks the same. You gotta get a broom and sweep that stuff up. You don't want to cut yourself in front of customers.
Lonnie, you're the manager. Where was the breakdown?
I could not get any drinks.
When do you look at me and say, John, I can't do this? When do you
not right
come
now,
clean?
not.
You're smiling.
She's completely clueless. She's clueless on how bad that service went. It wasn't even bad like they were getting swamped. She was just walking and not doing anything. As we saw, the first floor, they had no customers, so it wasn't like packed. She just doesn't know how a bar is run. Like I said earlier, like, has she ever been to a bar before?
Jordan, I'm freaking lost, man. $500,000 in debt.
Is it a Mona Lisa smile?
Let's get out of here, guys. Let's go. Forget it.
No, come on, John.
Jeez, like, she's just so socially uncalibrated. It looks like she got confused on why he left. She doesn't even understand how frustrated John was. Completely clueless on how bad the stress test went.
I came back today to give Lonnie that one chance to come around. Either she accepts change or I leave. It's as simple as that. I have tried every approach that I can.
The freaking crayons are still here.
You guys ready to see it?
Hell yeah.
On a count of 3, turn around. 3.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god! Yeah, she doesn't look too thrilled. I mean, that was to be expected. Even from the start, she knew that this rescue was going to be very, very difficult for her.
Oh my god!
It is there. Great food.
It looks beautiful.
It's very clear that it's not Underground Wonder Bar. I was hoping that I would like the name. I don't.
What? You just signed a contract saying that you won't change the name for a year. What did you think you were signing? Even when you put on paper, like, she still doesn't get it. It was a contract. You knew that this was gonna happen.
Oh my god! Oh, simple. Oh my god!
Oh, man.
This looks way better. I mean, the bar didn't look that great to begin with. So, I mean, you can only move up from there. But this design, it looks way more modern and fits the neighborhood a lot better.
I absolutely love what John did. He took away the dungeon feel. It's wonderful.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wowie zowie, wowie
Oh my
zowie,
God.
wowie zowie.
At least she's happy for what they did to the downstairs. I mean, it was pretty depressing. It didn't even seem like she did anything to that floor anyways. It was completely ignored and neglected.
It's Edison lighting. But the problem is, when a band goes on stage, it ruins the sight line. Watch this.
That is pretty sick. To get the lights out of the way so you can watch the performances.
How you doing?
Excellent. More busy, more business.
This room was a dungeon before. Nobody wanted to come in here. Now it's full. It's lively.
Yeah, that was crazy that even during the stress test, it was empty. And now, because it has a different identity than upstairs, it's attracting its own crowd. You have got to be kidding me. She literally just breached the contract saying that she wouldn't do that. Hey, if you enjoyed that, don't forget to check out these other videos as well. And please leave on the comment section on what videos I should react to next. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.